Peace, love, wholeness, divine love chosen. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this, that means this message is for you, so go ahead and receive it as it resonates. If it don't, just let it fly and keep it pushing, y'all. It is real late / early in the morning, so but I had took a nap earlier, so I'm up. I gotta get these readings out because listen, I had a lot to do, but it's been heavy on my spirit to get this reading. Spirit's like, get this reading, get this reading, get this reading. But I just been cleansing my energy. I had a lot to do on my work days, showing up on my other platforms. And so I've been on there longer than I usually would be. But I gotta get these readings, okay? This is gonna be a very specific message. We are going to tap into this illegal war going on and the predictions thereof, okay? So if this ain't your kind of thing, just go on ahead and keep it pushing. But I advise all who are listening or willing to do so, okay? I had already prayed and pre-shuffled, so we're just going to get into the message and see what needs to be illuminated, what the ancestors want to say, what needs to be illuminated. We got patience coming out first. Surrender. Naked. Okay? So Spirit wants you to continue to be patient. Remain rooted in your faith. Okay? Divine love chosen. Remain rooted in your faith. Okay? These tyrannical presidents are being guided to surrender. They are very vulnerable at this time. They are being guided to surrender. All right? I just want to say, because I did do a reading, but I was guided to keep it on private before this one, but I have just been doing my research and especially after watching Jesus of Nazareth. I had already been hip to Jesus's story, watching, reading my Bible as I go and asking divine questions and deeper questions with Mother Nature. And also watching previous and other forms of movies about Jesus. And I just want to clarify some things. I feel like all of this is happening, right? Because even though the attacks on Iran, the recent attacks after the Epstein files were released and illuminated, even the attacks in the Middle East, period, right? I feel like it is the karma of what had happened in our past, what had happened to Jesus, right? And a whole lot of folks, could be confused in that energy. But these governments, definitely, they are in the tyrannical governments, the presidents, they are in the energy of paranoia about the second coming of Jesus, right? They are facing their consequences, and they are facing the karma at this time for their persecution and basically what they did to Jesus. But the second coming of Jesus is not going to be Jesus. They know this. Okay? They know this. And so they are in this tyrannical behavior at this time. Gratitude. Overall energy and emotions of these tyrannical presidents at this time. Exhaustion. They are exhausted. They are in panic, being guided to surrender. They're looking for a miracle through God, but they are using God's name in vain. This war is a direct attack and crime against humanity. It is a direct attack on God, or, the second coming of Jesus. And they are in panic, looking for a miracle, right? Trying to, they moving ass backwards, essentially, right? Yeah, they are determined, but they are also uncertain, okay? So they are determined to carrying out their corruption, but they are uncertain. Now let's just be clear. I feel like with this miracle card here, they could be in this energy. Well, the U.S. is tyrannical president is in this energy, feeling like because the second coming of Jesus is in his country, okay, he feel like he is safe, or he feel like he can continue to be tyrannical. I speak in first and second person. If any of that bothers you, go on ahead and just keep it pushing, okay? Because we know what it is and we know what it ain't, all right? But we're not about to over-explain or overexert too much energy, because they know what it is and they know what it ain't as well. But they are definitely uncertain, okay? Because no, God isn't on their side. Okay? And I just want to say that they are being guided to surrender, but in case they do not, China and Russia working with Iran and any other countries working with Iran is definitely moving in righteous, intentional energy, which I respect. And I feel like, again, like I said, like it's not like I'm at a space, like if you could tell, I'm at a space where I am at acceptance with the situation, right? But if they must retaliate and strike back, the outcome of that will be that they are going to intentionally target, these the government, like, what you would call it, institutions or the government places, right? You know, I pray if they must, right? Gratitude, ancestors, grandmothers, and spirit guides. May we reach all of the hearts through the ethers, through the frequencies that we need to reach. Please continue to protect myself, my family, my immediate family, and my divine love chosen beings, ready to receive this truth, this peace, and this divine love. Gratitude. Let's get some more energy before I start just ranting. Overall energy of the people. This is a global war at this point. And the U.S. and the UN, they do not have much chance at success at the tyranny that they are trying to continue to execute, the corruption that they are trying to continue to execute. It's just not happening. Mother Nature is not going to allow it to happen. This is a direct reflection of years and years and years of the governments being rooted in egotistical control, power, dominance, of destruction and corruption and hurting our humanity and hurting our people and attacking our families and attacking our people for their own egomania gain, for their own corrupt agendas, especially with the Epstein files, which I will do another reading soon. But especially with all of that coming out, all of these institutions and these systems rooted in toxic masculinity and the destruction that it has caused upon our earth, our nature, right, our mother, our feminine energy is, right now here in this time is a reflection of the downfall of that toxic masculinity and the patriarchy that has been destroying our earth. The people is in the energy of disappointment. We are disappointed. This ain't our president, right? This isn't who we stand for. This isn't who we want to stand for, right? We don't claim him as our president. We don't claim these corrupt officials as our guides, right? As our protectors, as our as people to lead in the right place. We don't look up to them as those figures that they want to be seen as, and they are a disappointment to society. Divine love chosen, as hard as it may be, we still have to come to a place of forgiveness so that we can continue to be blessed. We can continue to receive these miracles that are for us. We can continue to receive these miracles that the divine love chosen and that is meant to receive and that Mother Nature wants to give us, right? These people who are corrupt and in that energy, the officials that want these miracles, they won't be able to receive anything and any miracles because they don't have that forgiveness in their heart. It'll be a miracle, right? It'll be a miracle if they allow themselves to be blessed and graced by the Divine Most High and have some forgiveness in their own hearts so that they can truly surrender and stop stomping their feet and crying like a motherfucking baby and being tyrannical and hurting our people. right? And what I mean by that is like these are old ass corrupt motherfuckers acting out of misery, out of resentment, out of anger. We love when babies cry, but leave that to the babies, okay? But it's a figure of speech because we're all babies. But the ways in which that they are mistreating people and acting um, out of, like I said, their anger, their resentment, their self-hatred, their hatred for themselves and for the world, right? They hate the world so much that Mother Nature is going to have no choice but to take them out. So Divine Love Chosen, where we are as a society, Spirit is guiding us to forgiveness. Forgiveness. They want you, they are determined to put you in fear. They are determined to put you in this isolated, fearful energy. It ain't working. It ain't working. Divine Love Chosen, it ain't working. Folks is leaving the motherfucking U.S. The airports is all backed up and some more. They leaving the motherfucking U.S. They don't trust where they come from, right? Because of the systems and the fucking frequencies that they are attacking us with. Trying to, right? Don't allow these attacks to stick, right? See it for what it is, and don't allow these attacks to stick. They want you in fear. They want you to feel like you have to be isolated. Bitch, please. I'm about to be outside all the motherfucking time. And keep sending your motherfucking agents. Because I'm spotting them every motherfucking trip. Try me. I told you to come see about me yourself. But no, you're too pussy. That's why you got to get these weak ass motherfucking agents. And I don't give a fuck what you try to change about them, how incognito you try to make them, motherfucker. I'm blessed, protected, heavily. That's why you're mad. Just period, right? Divine Love Chosen, that's why he's so tyrannical and so angry and so disturbed. Because of how corrupt he's been throughout his life. And has avoided his own healing. For my Divine Love Chosen masculines, you are being guided to wake the fuck up and heal and learn from these tyrannical abusers, masculine abusers who really, you know, lost their entire life being in that wicked, corrupt energy. Okay? So I'm not even going to put that, because fear and isolation came out, but I'm not even going to put that on the board because fuck them. Keep sending your motherfucking agents. I'm still going to be outside. You only going to stress them the fuck out. Okay? They want you to doubt yourself. He ain't gonna come see about me for real, because he don't he don't want me to have that confirmation, right? That I know who the fuck I am. And that he do too. Okay? So divine love chosen, that ain't for everybody. I'm just sharing my personal experience in that moment. But yeah, no, don't turn this in on yourself. Recognize it for what it is. Be aware. Don't allow him to establish this fear and doubts into your energy, because he's going to receive all of that back towards him and then some. Overall energy of my of society, of divine love chosen, or just the public in general. Yeah, they want you lost and confused, but you have this deep level of serenity. Okay, divine love chosen, stay rooted. This card reminds you to release stress and trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way with grace. Okay, divine love chosen. We got lost coming out as well. Being lost reminds you that sometimes confusion is necessary, as it forces you to reassess yourself, reconnect with your inner guidance, and move towards what you truly desire. Okay, divine love chosen. The sadness that we feel as a humanity, although a lot of people, you know, won't like to admit it, for where we are in the here and now, it is a good thing. Allow yourself to grieve and grieve and grieve and grieve over and over again, till that serenity and that peace and that forgiveness really settles in. We need all the tears we can get for what's to come. So grieve and grieve and grieve and grieve and get to a deep space of acceptance. We are awake. Mother Earth is restoring balance on this earth. They can use all of the fire, all of the destruction, all of the corruption, all of their superficial power that they want. They ain't more powerful than the waters. Their fire and their destruction and their corruption, their fires and their weapons and shit. It ain't more powerful than the water. Please. You trying to burn some shit down, and Mother Nature is gonna wash that shit right the fuck up. But the thing is, they already know that, you know, all of their actions and corruptions is damn near, you know, if these motherfucking governments would do what the fuck they had to do and stop taking a sweet ass motherfucking time, dragging their feet, trying to whatchamacallit, trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Impeach this motherfucker. Do the double impeachment for both of these motherfuckers, right? And anybody who's working with them or under them, right? If these motherfuckers wasn't dragging their feet because they so worried about their corrupt ass motherfucking systems and mad people, you know, losing their jobs and going to jail and shit. If they did their motherfucking job and you know, what's the word I'm looking for when they send you to jail? But that's what I'm looking for. I was looking for a different word, but that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. okay? There's plenty of evidence. The denial of the Epstein files and of his relationship with Epstein should have been enough to be like, oh, okay, you lied. You lied in front of the government. There's plenty of evidence showing his relationship with Epstein. But yeah, like I said, if these governments was doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing, they got a quick solution to every other motherfucking thing but this. So since they want to drag their feet, if these tyrannical presidents don't surrender, which I advise that they do, these governments is going to be basically an accomplice to what the fuck they doing. And they're going to be the first ones targeted. Their institutions, their buildings, their systems, even their hideout spots, all the fuck shit going on. Gratitude. And so it is. Ashe, Ashe, oh. Amen. High Priestess, trust yourself, divine love chosen. They cannot move you. Your ancestors and your spirit team is proud of you. So proud of you. So proud of you. Stay rooted, unmoved by these tactics. Because this second go around ain't finna go down like they got Brother Jesus. Period. Gratitude. They could be in their head about you. High Priestess. You are heavily disappointed in your country. This space never really felt like home. This country never really felt like home. But that doesn't mean it's your time to run. Because you still got things to get done. Gratitude.